regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Now the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's third down, opening drive in this conference championship game. Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up the fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's James. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Third and very long, looking to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they... chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They're going to kick it away for the second time. We'll call for the fair catch here. the BC offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. They're going to run it here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. Working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Collins. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Boston College. Got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. Keeps Johnson. He stopped them both. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. And it's Syracuse on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Boston College.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Collins. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Slides the throw. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
They try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal upcoming. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Situation with the offense, third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Throws it to the right. That's reeled in. It's Willis. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Syracuse lines up quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Back to pass. It's Collins. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here's the second down play. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Williams. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Collins. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Ray. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looks like Boston College will have the 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Ray. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still a tie ball game here in the 3rd quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Collins. And it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. An inside give now from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Syracuse lines up quickly. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Orange, to put them on top now. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Out on the field now. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of a point.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Ray. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front, getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Can he get there on the ground? Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Boston College looking for a 4th down conversion here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Boston College now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Syracuse on top right now, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
Syracuse 14, Boston College 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking for a man. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. They cap the drive with 6 points. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back. It's Collins. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Second and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and misfires again. 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Boston College offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Jones. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the same runner's got it again. Nowhere to run. They corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll give it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the tailback's got it again. Crosses the 10-yard line. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Collins. Looking to scramble. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down there. 2nd and goal for the offense. Running for the end zone, wanting him right up the gut. And the defense wraps him up.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And the back gets the football. And he'll be brought down.
Well, with that stop by the defense, we got a big decision coming up for this offense. Do you kick it and go ahead and leave it on your defense to stop them for the win, or do you go for it on 4th and short and bleed that clock down and then kick it? Lot to consider here.
And it's good, right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Conference championship on the line. Not much time left. Down 3. Looking for some magic here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up the first down. A spot at 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the completion made. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And look at the throw now on first down. The sure hands, it's Jones. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but able to set up the offense at the 35.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Collins. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up to the sack at a crucial moment. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's in the clear. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. That brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. And they come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for late game heroics. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing.